You're listening to podradio.co.za.
People view accomplishments differently. What one person might see as a huge accomplishment, another might not even regard worth mentioning. It all depends on your perspective on life and personal goals. In this week's podcast, our hosts will share the biggest accomplishments to date, how they've managed to achieve it, and the impact it had on their lives. Here we go.
Hey guys, it's a girl Asanam Kutana from grade 12 E1. My first biggest accomplishment is overcoming the fear of speaking in front of people. So growing up, especially in primary school, I never used to be a social person. Like speaking with people, that was a no-go. So I achieved that accomplishment by actually speaking in front of the mirror. That is where it all started, having little conversation with myself. Secondly, I forced myself to speak in front of people, to interact with people, to do my orals in front of people. And I realized later on that that actually had a huge impact in my life, as it helped me boost my self-esteem, and it also made me gain self-confidence, because that's where people feed off. They feed off from your confidence. Secondly, my biggest accomplishment is taking failure as an opportunity to grow and learn. I know as teenagers, we take failure very harsh on ourselves, and we look at failure as a setback, like the world is ending. But that is not true, because in order to grow, you need failure. It's a life unlimited lesson. The values of failure. Through failure, you will get to know yourself better, and you will learn from your mistakes. Failure is very important in your life. I know you might not understand it, but it is part of growth. That's what I also loved about my accomplishment. I take failure as a step to success. Thank you.
Hi guys, it's Layla, and my biggest accomplishments is that I've hiked a 120-meter mountain and that I've been getting really good at netball. I achieved my accomplishments for pushing myself to do my best. At the point I was at the edge of giving up, but I didn't, and I put in the hard work, and at the end of the day it actually paid off. My accomplishments impacted my life because it showed me doing your best really helps. Sometimes we have that urge to let things go and give up, but always have the mindset that you can do it. Have a positive mindset to know you can do your best. We just need to believe in ourselves and push ourselves for greater things. Thank you.
Hi guys, my biggest accomplishments to date is since I came to high school. I discovered my athletics abilities, something I never saw myself doing. But ever since my first year, I started MMA and realized I love doing sports. But it's not until I joined the girls' cricket team and became the team's wicketkeeper that was my first athletic accomplishment. And not just that, I was able to finish an 800-meter race. And during that time, I felt like giving up. But when I started feeling that way, that is when I started pushing myself even more. Not to the point where I felt tired, but to the point I know that, okay, this is how far I can go. I achieved my accomplishments by believing in myself and pushing myself to the limit I know I can reach, and letting go of all the negative people and all the negative things in my life. My accomplishments impacted my life by improving my confidence and my fitness.
Hey guys, what's up? It's Isona here from 12A1. My greatest accomplishment in life was simply just to live for God. And the reason why I say it's that is because it really takes one to understand what it's about in order to pursue it, and in this case, to live for God. It says in the Bible, how shall a young person keep their way pure? And that is to live according to His word, and that is how I accomplished it. Like at the beginning even, so like before I even came out, I always used to read the Bible, but I didn't understand completely, but then afterwards, the more I read, the more it opened up, the more I understood it. And then there was that one time when I just decided that I want to live for Him. And that is a very bold statement, because even if you look at how people govern themselves today, it's like people say they believe in God, but then the way they live contradict what they say. And that is something that I don't want to happen with me, because I know that God doesn't like hypocrites saying this but then living the other way. So for me, it is truly an accomplishment to live for God and to live by His word, because He Himself says, God Himself said that He who loves me keeps my commandments. He who loves me shall live by my word. And that is the thing that I accomplished, and I still am doing it. And that is a little thing that I wanted to share with you guys. I hope that you can truly take from this.
Hi guys, it's Emise from 12E5. Today I'm going to be talking about my biggest accomplishments. My biggest accomplishments to date are passing grade 11, strengthening my relationship with God, and having total control of my mental health. I strengthened my relationship with God by praying each and every day and reading the Bible to gain an understanding of God. Passing grade 11 is a big accomplishment for me because grade 11 was a very challenging grade for me. I achieved this by focusing on my studies and doing my homework daily. Having total control over my mental health is a big accomplishment because COVID changed a lot of things in my life and it got hard to keep my mental health stable.
And that's a wrap, guys. I hope you've enjoyed our podcast on our biggest achievements in life. Tune in again next week for our podcast on exam tips from our Hattie teachers. Bye!